Hey guys, welcome to the first video of my series on Introduction to Pandas. So Pandas is actually a very easy and popular data analysis library written in Python programming language. So in this complete series, I'll be giving you a brief yet comprehensive introduction to various aspects of this amazing third-party library. And as this is the first video, I'm gonna give you a basic introduction to Pandas and show you how to install it. So without any delay, let's get started. So before we start working with Pandas library, we need to keep our understanding about Pandas a bit straight. So the first thing that we need to understand about Pandas is that it is an open source library and it provides you high performance, easy to use data structures and some data analysis tools. And the Pandas library has been written in the Python programming language. So the Pandas words actually stands for Python Data Analysis Library, and also the name is actually derived from something called panel data, which is an econometrics term for multidimensional structured data sets. So all in all, what we understand from this is simply that Pandas will let you operate directly over tabular data, right? So what is cool about Pandas is that you can input any kind of tabular data, which can be in a Excel file or a CSV file or any kind of SQL database. And what Pandas will do is that it will create a Python object with rows and columns, and we call that object as a data frame, which looks very similar to table. So here is a diagram which shows how a data frame looks like. So in Pandas, data frame is a fundamental data structure which is used to represent the tables. And now what does a table need? A table needs some data in the rows. That is the first and the foremost thing, but that data can be stored in a NumPy array as well, right? So what is special here is that you also need some column names in a table. So that is what Pandas provides. And other than that, also you need something called an index. An index is a list which contains unique values, and each value of your index is used to refer to any row uniquely. So for example, if you have 3 written here, then index number 3 represents this particular row. So index is used to refer to each row element uniquely. And then we have column names, right? So this complete package of these 3 things, the table data, the column names, and the index, these make a complete table which we call as a data frame in the Pandas library. So in a way, you can say that you used the concept of NumPy arrays, you used the concepts of table metadata, and then you combine both of them to use in the Pandas library. So this is how Pandas library actually works. So now we are ready to start our experiments with Pandas, but before we do that, we need to install Pandas. So in order to install Pandas library, what you need to do is that you need to simply type pip install pandas in your command prompt or the terminal, and it will install the Pandas library for you. And once that is done, you can check if your installation was successful or not by running this particular import statement. And if it runs successfully, then it means that you have installed Pandas successfully in your computer and you are ready to move on to my next video in this series. See you there.